Hey, welcome back. It's Rob from RNG, and today we've got the Transformers Legacy Jhiaxus figure, still brand new in the box. Thank you, Amazon. I hadn't seen him popping up in stores anywhere, and Amazon just had him one day, and I went for it, and I got him like 3 days later. It was very nice. He is very cool. Let's take a look. I got him there in the box. Let me get the light on him a bit, and there we have his little alt mode, his plane. Alright, we got him all over the side of the box, back of the box, his robot mode and his alt mode in the plane. And then we have the typical Legacy artwork on the side. Alright, let's get him open. Here he is with the Netflix Megatron, the G2 Megatron, and because why not, also with Galvatron here. Alright, let's do the transformation. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the forearm there, tuck the hand in on both sides. There we go. Get them straightened back out. We're going to pull the backpack down towards the back. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just stick your finger through here, pop out the chest piece from the front halfway, and then we're going to take this part, we're going to slide it inside. And then after that, we're going to take the nose cone out from the inside. You got to kind of make sure that neither of those red parts are crossing over each other. Okay, there we go. And then this can be brought up the rest of the way. We can tuck the head in like so. And now what we're going to do is, actually before anything else, let's just swivel the waist all the way around. There we go. Waist is good. Then we're going to take the arms, right? We're going to bring them in like this. You got a tab on this side and a slot on this side. Think you know what to do. Bring them together. Get them all hooked up with each other. There we go. All right. And now we can take the backpack and push it forward. Let it click into place. All right. And now next, we're going to take this panel here and we're going to fold it till it's sticking up. We're going to unfurl the wings right here like so. Then we're going to put it down all the way. And then we're going to take these. Now this is the only part of the transformation I don't like. It's the only part of the figure I have an issue with. It's because there's going to be too much strain right there and eventually right there, because these need to now come up and over in order to become unattached. See if I can get it a little better on this one. It kind of has to be pulled out, and that tab right there towards the joint, that needs to come out and go over it. And I do not like that because that's going to put too much wear and tear on this eventually. Alright, now that we have this panel folded back down, kind of against his butt, it's time to do the legs. These have a tendency to get in the way, so I'm going to try to be very careful with them. But grab the thruster, pull them down, separate the shins from the calves. It's the only way I can really explain it. And then the feet go down like so. And you will notice later on we have the tab hole right here in the feet and the top part of the thruster. Those are going to tab together in just a bit, but first we have this white part, the fin on the inside of the leg, gonna come up and out, and that's on both legs. There we go, up and out. All right, bring them together. Now it's time to get them in there. Now inside these legs, there's kind of a swing hinge. Let me get this leg out of the way. Let me see if I can get it to where you guys can see it. Yeah, there we go. All right, so kind of swing that all the way up, and then now it's time to get these guys familiar with each other. It's time to put the peg in the hole. Got to make sure it gets in just right. If you don't have the leg forward all the way, it's not going to do it. Once again, I apologize. With a light box this small, it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing sometimes because I don't actually see my hands. I just have to guess where the hands are going. So now same thing with this one. Swing hinge the shin all the way back. Then we've got these two, get them familiar with each other, put the peg in the hole on the first date, and then now we get the legs together. You see we have a big obvious peg right there. Get these together, squeeze the fins, make sure they're all good. Now I kind of like the look of leaving the fins out on the side of the legs, but the official instructions do want you to fold them in like so. And then what are we going to do next? Let's get these fins up here. Oh, looks like the nose cone decided to go back in. Might have gotten a little cold. Alright, so let's take the arms, which are also on a swing hinge. Alright, we're going to put them down. We have pegs right there, peg holes, you know the deal. Put the pegs in the peg holes. That's what they're for. Do it a little off camera so I can make sure I'm getting them where they need to go. Okay, all right. And now we take the wings. We're going to take the white part right here, bring it all the way back, and we're going to have it kind of go down in a bit of a slant like that. And then now we have the little peg hole right there, kind of halfway through the wing. That pegs in right here, right above the bat wing, little yellow peg. You have to have this bent just right for that as well. There we go. That side's good. Let me get the other side for you. All right, and there we have it. He is fully transformed into his jet mode. Again, it's hard to get him all in camera here, but there we have him. Now let's take him out for a wider shot for you guys. All right, there we have him, and you'll notice for gun storage, I have the red one mounted on his back, and the silver one kind of goes under the nose cone. It looks pretty cool, in my opinion. Like I said, the only part of the transformation I do not like are those wings, because they eventually, you're going to have one of those snaps. So I'd suggest finding a pose you really like for this guy and keeping him in that pose for the majority of the time you own him. Or at least don't mess with the wings too much. As you can see, one here is drooping a bit already. But yeah, pretty solid figure. I like his alt mode. The gun storage is pretty good on it. I do like the weapon storage really, really well. And like I said before, I kind of do just prefer taking the green bat wings out and kind of having them out like that a bit. I think that looks way cooler, in my opinion. That's the better design right there. But I really like it. His alt mode looks pretty damn cool. When he's in robot mode, I'm not a huge fan of how much white there is on the figure, because let's face it, yellow, red, and white are just kind of an odd choice for a color scheme, but it does look significantly better in jet mode. And okay, now it's time to get him back into robot mode. So one of the first things we're going to do is we're going to get the wings off of here so they're nice and secure. Just going to raise them up, and let's get the wings folded back in like that on either side. We're going to get that green tab right down here, up and over this. Man, every time I do that, it just feels absolutely wrong. Then we're going to get this white part over that tab on the left, get that there. All right, same on this side. I really hate the feel of that. It just tells me something's gonna happen eventually. All right, let's split these legs, and then we're gonna have to crack these shins out because you can't get that plate out from underneath them while they're like that. So there we go. Now let's raise the plate, and there we go. Now the legs will just come. Let me get these wings out of the way. Let's get the white panels folded back up inside the legs. All right, that side too. Oh, there we go. All right, and now let's swing hinge that back down to where it belongs. Why is it being so tough? Oh, you know what? Because I still have the foot. Foot and thrusters need to come apart. There we go. Then it might actually move. All right, there we go. Much better that way. All right, foot back up. Thruster tucked in. There we go. Same on this side now. Let's detach from that. Foot back up. Swing hinge it down. Get the calf and the shin back together. Let's give the waist a twist right there. There we go. Legs are done. All right, legs are done. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take these arms, bring them back out to the side, bring them back up on either side. All right, now let's get nose cone. Let's get that off of here. So let's unpeg this because I accidentally pegged it. And then let's get the back piece fully out. Let's get that out. We gotta kind of crack that right there. There we go. Now this is coming out. Let's get that head back out of there. All right, now we're gonna have to take this red piece, get that back out a bit. We could start turning it down as we do that, and we could take the nose cone, untab it, tuck that back in, front piece up, back piece comes back up, and there we have them. We just need to free the fist. Has that ever been a movement, free the fist? I don't know, but that's what we do. There we go. All right, all back in his Jhiaxus boss mode. Pretty cool. I do like the little bat wings at the feet. And these kind of look cool too. I love the detailing on the shins. That is really nice. That's not painted on. That's not a sticker. That's actual sculpted. And it kind of reminds me of the Iron Throne from Game of Thrones right there. It's pretty cool looking. But there we go. Back into robot mode. So there we have him, Jhiaxus in all his glory. I do like him. It's a very impressive figure. He doesn't have a whole lot of like ugliness to the back of him. His back actually looks really good, but like I always say, you do not display these things facing backwards, but I know that's a big issue within the collectible community, but it looks pretty good. There it is right now. There's really not a lot going on. He does have kind of a slender waist to him, but aside from that though, really no complaints. I like the two guns he comes with. He's got his shoulder mounted, I don't know if that's supposed to be a turret or if that's just a sensor, but it's pretty cool. I didn't grow up with Jhiaxus. I kind of got caught up on a lot of the expanded Transformers universe thanks to channels like Chris McFeely and Rodimus Primal. I gotta learn to speak a little slower in these videos or I just trip over my words, but I think he looks awesome. My favorite part of him has to be the bat wings on the by the ankles. They just look really cool. And like I said before, the only thing I don't like about robot mode is it's just an off-putting color scheme. It's just there's too much white. I could deal with him being yellow and green, but not yellow, green, and white. Maybe just white and another color, but I don't know. It's a little too bright and sunshiny and cheerful looking for a Decepticon, although that is not his personality at all. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. There will be more. I've got about 3 other Transformers figures still sitting in their boxes that I haven't even opened yet because I prefer to do that on camera for you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until all are one, I will see you guys in the next video.